So this is the blue microphone Snowball omnidirectional cardioid USB microphone. So the packaging appears to have been upgraded since I have seen other YouTubers unbox it. So it comes in this cardboard box and it's relatively easy to get into. There's another cardboard box within, but it's all very simple to open up. There's nothing to cut, no plastic to get in the way, but certainly a lot of cardboard. So underneath this little bit of cardboard is the actual Snowball itself. And it's pretty cool. It's got a nice bit of weight to it, which is nice, and build quality seems relatively good. And the very bottom of this box is another box which is wedged in there real good with the USB cable and stand. So you can see I have to use some force, but I get it out. And of course there's nothing to break in the cable and stand, so we're good. And you get a little manual that goes over everything you basically need to know, which to be honest you don't really need to know anything other than just what the three optional settings are on the back. So I'm getting this microphone for recording gameplays, and it's to upgrade from me using a headset to get a bit more professional, a bit more studio quality. That's the idea, and we'll see if it works. So we've got the USB cable and the stand. The stand's pretty cool. I won't be using it because I'll be using a boom arm, but it's a really good stand, good design, pretty well made. And definitely if you're doing like podcasts or if you're sitting right at your desk, then it's absolutely perfect. And it's certainly not going to fall over. And the USB cable is okay size. Certainly if you've got a setup like me with the boom arm, then it's probably not going to be quite long enough. For me it's just long enough, but you might want to get yourself a bigger cable. But that just depends on your setup. You can see there, gives you a good indication of how big it is. So the Snowball itself has a USB port on the back, the one button that switches between the three different modes, and then it has a mount at the bottom for the stand. So this can be mounted to a boom arm, and then what you're going to need is you're going to get this piece with your boom arm that is for connecting to a microphone. And you'll notice there's a little bit on the bottom you can unscrew, and you can take that and you can screw it into the bottom of the Snowball. And once that's screwed in, you can actually then take your boom arm and you can just screw your Snowball right onto it. So that's what I'm doing. And then either you can have the Snowball mounted upside down, which of course is fine, or you can turn the mount upside down so you can have the Snowball the right way around. Either way is fine, depends on your setup. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of sound tests and I'll show you what it looks like actually set up in my setup. So here I am, I'm playing some GTA. I'm using the Elgato game capture to record the video and also to record the audio. So this is kind of what I would say is kind of my main setup when I'm doing console gaming by myself. I record with the Elgato game capture to capture the video and the audio, and it auto reduces game noise and things like that. So it's pretty good. And I think this is kind of what most people might use, and this gives you a good example of how it may sound using the blue Snowball microphone with this setup, because I'm very much still an amateur at this. So I think it kind of shows exactly what you can hope to achieve using the blue Snowball microphone. And I would have a few concerns about it, like one of the settings on the back of the microphone, which is the one I'm using right now, is the one that is meant for like doing basically audio like this, talking into the microphone. So it blocks out most of the audio from behind the microphone, but it's not very good at it. It really doesn't work that brilliantly. It could work a lot better than it does. Because even though my controller right now, my hands are extended, my controller's way behind the microphone, but the microphone still picks up me moving the thumbsticks around and hitting the buttons and pressing the triggers. And that's not brilliant. However, the actual quality of the audio is really good. Like it does sound nice. Definitely sounds better than my headset that I used to use. And you can check any like my previous videos from this before this video to kind of get an idea of what it was like before I had a Snowball. The next one up from this is the other blue microphone, which I was very tempted to get. It's not that much more expensive. So really, if you want to go a bit more professional, it has a headphone plug in it as well, which is actually handy. And I could see that definitely working. That's a good thing to have. Oh, there's a big plane. But anyway, this is very much what you can get out of this as an amateur, and I think for the price, I think it's really good. Like the sound quality, perfect at taking out the noise from behind the microphone, but it's not bad. And really, if you have like a semi-professional setup where you've got relatively good audio in the room and you got your microphone set up, like I've got mine on a boom arm rather than having it on the stand that it comes with. So it means I can have it close to my mouth. I can have it close to where I need it to be. And that hopefully means less kind of editing and fixing up. And that seems to be working so far. So really take your own impressions from this video on exactly what you think of this microphone. And if you think it's good for your kind of setup in your potential game capture and YouTube channel or whatever channel you're on. Here we go. Land right on this people down here. Oh, perfect. Sorry, woman. Oh, that would be bad. Oh, you didn't go far. That's alright. Only left her expensive looking suitcase. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Bye bye now.